Now I gotta say, I have to say, you guys are the bestest. Oh my goodness. That last Survival Stories episode, the amount of comments, likes, and engagement was insane. And it made me so happy. Did that work? Yeah, I think so. It made me so happy. And guys, thank you for all of your wonderful, excellent, beautiful feedback that you've given me and your support on what happened in the last episode. Both my serious talks about the server, the fan server, and also about the Curse of Lanok, because I wouldn't, I was really, after recording that episode, I had to be with my friend that had come a long way to meet me, but I was no longer motivated after the crashes that happened to do survival stories. I was thinking about restarting, and it was just frustrating. But you guys really pulled through. I read the comments and I was smiling. They were so nice. So I wanted to start episode 70, by the way. Episode 70, can you believe it? That is crazy. I wanted to start this episode by saying thank you so much for your support, for your consistent support in both me and my YouTube channel and in this series. This is my most popular series, and when I started this series back in July last year, I was, my goal, my plan is to have a long-lived sandbox single-player series modded. Much like someone else that's doing it in vanilla and now all of a sudden have started to step in the modded terrain. You know who I'm talking about? Take a guess. That's a little bit scary. I really think that's scary. His new modded series, it's gonna be great. He is such a good Minecraft YouTuber, and I'm worried, how will I be able to get you guys to watch me in addition to him? What can I do better than him? Probably nothing. I'm not sure. Anyway, be very, very welcome back to a new Survival Stories episode. Today, as you can see, I have not recovered, but I have been fixing my mod pack, and we are now in the new Lanok. And thank you guys so much for all your suggestions on how to spell it correctly. I think it had to do with the new. We had to have the new in front of Lanok for it to work. So we're here. We are finally here. This looks amazing. Look at this place. Look at this place. It's beautiful. Isn't it? I think it's perfect for what I want to do. There are tons of chicken around. Let me talk a little bit about some updates while I kind of scout the area here. It's not good to do that while recording. My frames may drop. I want to kill you. But I'm updating the mod pack pretty soon. I've been running a dev version without recording it to YouTube for a while, trying out different things, and now I've actually added the updates that I've been playing around with since, I don't know, since beginning of January, or since I released 2.1. I've added them to the pack. I think I've got it stable, and there are a lot of things that have been requested by you in the past. We have, first of all, Pam's Harvest Craft and, what is it called? Oh dear goodness. The food mod anyway, that makes diminishing return after eating the same food over and over again. Which means we have to get into cooking. Cooking with Iskall. That's a new sub-series. Find it here on Wednesdays 10 p.m. Your time wherever you are in the world. Tune in. So Spice of Life. Spice of Life is the name of the mod. So we got Spice of Lives. I haven't really looked into mod permission yet, so I'm hoping that I'll get permission to put these public in the Feed the Beast launcher in a very, very short future. I'm thinking a week from today they should be out for you guys to play with, but that's in there. Spice of Life and Pam's Harvest Craft, and I'm very, very excited about that. Those were mods that I wanted to have in from the beginning, because they are really early game mods, to be honest. I'm not gonna have a problem with them today. Here, let me grab... I'm gonna grab some gravel while I speak. Great. Do I have my shovel? I want to have them in when I started this series, but they weren't ready. Because I was so dang early with 1.7.10. I think I was one of the first YouTubers. I just called myself a YouTuber. I'm not really a YouTuber, but you know what I mean. I think I was one of the very first that actually started a long gone series together with the Hermitcraft people of ModSauce for 1.7.10. And I'm very proud of that, and I want to continue this series for as long as I can until the world breaks or whatever happens. But I added them anyway because I think for new players joining and for new players starting out the pack and the fan server, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's added. Another thing that I also wanted to add early. Should I lower the sound? It feels loud, right? Wait. It feels okay. Let's put it down to 60. It feels loud. Another thing that I added was or is Iguana Tweaks. Also an early game mod, but it's going to be super interesting to see what happens now. So Iguana Tweaks removes the whole custom possibilities with Tinker's Construct. So no longer can you create that super tool. You'll actually have to level it up, which I think balances that mod entirely. And it also removes other tools that are kind of overpowered. Basically, it makes the whole mod pack a little bit more balanced, and I think that's a great thing. Here, let's grab a bed. We're gonna do building today, by the way. We're gonna start this Lanok's build, and I'm really excited. I'm so excited about today, and it's all thanks to you guys. Yeah, okay, so Iguana Tweaks has been added. Can I sleep? Yes. Iguana Tweaks have been added. What else? I've removed Factorization and Equivalent Exchange 3. Okay? Those are now out of the pack and will be out of the pack. What I didn't remove was Industrial Craft, mainly because of, I think it was JP Miner, one of my very loyal fans that's commenting and watching every video. Thank you so much, JP Miner 814. Thank you. I kept it in because he wanted it to be in, and I did some tests, and it isn't really unstable at the moment. However, let me just remind everyone why I was removing it in the first place. That's because it's no longer updated, to my knowledge, so eventually we'll run into problems with it, probably. But for now, it stays. Okay, so what else did I add? Let me check my list quickly. Oh yeah. I checked the list. I added Funky Locomotion. I talked about that. The mod was put into beta recently from alpha, and I did have a little bit of issues adding it. I saw a few glitches, a few crashes because of it, but it seems to be all good now. So that is in. Very excited about that. Basically what that mod does is that it adds, I think they wrote in the description that they extended the I'm building a road here, by the way. I'm trying to build a road. I think what they said was that they extended the piston usage for vanilla Minecraft, so we can make flying things basically, and that's going to be amazing. And I know a lot of you guys will enjoy playing around with that mod, so that is all good. I'm very happy to have that in there. Can we do Sacred Oak? I'm gonna try and make a little bridge here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that works. Okay. Planks. I don't like these. Do you guys like these? I think they look weird. I'm not sure if I love them, you know? We anyway need half slabs. Alright, so Funky Locomotion. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. It will allow me to build, you know, just for the sake of having fun with builds, which is what this series is all about. And that's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. hopefully I'll be able to inspire you with some stuff using it. Alright, so what's next? We have, I just checked the list, and I started with Funky Low. Oh yeah, EnderSue. EnderSue is added. It's a submod. I need my chisel. It's a submod from Ender.io that adds a few mobs, I think, and a little bit new mechanic. So that's great. And then I've done a ton of updates, and Mackie and others will be happy to know that I've updated BloodMagic, I've updated Tomecraft, and actually there are a lot of new stuff in Tomecraft. I've updated Botania as well, and all the chicken chunks mods such as NEI and EnderStorage. Nope, I don't love that. EnderStorage. So pretty big update, a few new things, a few things goes away. All in all, I hope that you are as excited as I am with this update of the pack. Now let's talk about, let's be a little bit productive today. Let's talk about what we're gonna do today. Here's an interesting thing. Maybe this will work. We are going to do some building. As I said, we are going to, where's my Carpenter hammer? Oh crap, I don't have a wireless receiver on this thing. Craziness. We're going to start building in this area in Lanok. We're going to try and make it, here's the theme that we're going to go with. A lot of you were really excited actually about this in the last episode, and I was so worried that you would hate me for burning down the tree. But you know, you guys are just amazing. You just came out and said, this, Iskall, this is a brilliant idea. And I am excited to see what a person like you will do with it. that was an actual comment. And I appreciate it very much. A person like me. And the theme that we'll go with is magical based, of course. This is going to be a magical area. But I'm thinking witches. And that's why I wanted to make Sacred Springs. I'm thinking witches. I'm thinking, you know, mysterious things. And I think this world looks really good for it. So we're going to get that going today. We need to build. Here's what we're going to start with doing. I'm going to finish this bridge off camera. I want to map out a small road that goes... Here, let's do this together. It should go from... I'm going to grab some angel blocks. Do I have... Oh, I just gave myself angel blocks. Okay, so I'm in sheep mode. And maybe you're thinking, what the crap, Iskall? Are you cheating in this series? Nope, I'm not cheating in this series. I was in sheep mode because I've been in a creative world, not this world, and trying out different things with the mods. But more importantly, trying to get mystcraft completely stable. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll do a road following these angel block markers. And where was that? I think it's over here, actually. We'll have one direction go over here. And then up this hill. I saw a super nice place up here. This here. And it won't go in the sky. We'll build it nicely in the ground. It will be very nature-based, this whole place. And it will go over there. And we'll have something over there, and then we will go... I just heard an explosion. I'm not sure what that was about. Craziness happening in Lanok. We definitely need to make use of this area, I think. Over here. And how does this look? Oh, this world is so beautiful. I love this. Okay. Yeah, one part of the road should go up here, and we'll have something up here. So what I'm thinking is we'll do like a little nature society with different buildings and witch huts and whatnot. So let me lay this road out, and then let's talk a little bit about a witch hut for... I don't know how I want to lay out the mods. I'm not going to be too concerned about which mod goes where. But I want a lot of houses to come up here. I want this to the whole thing to feel sacred and mysterious and crazy. I'm gonna lay down the road. I'll be right back with you. Oh my, this spice of life stuff, it's a little bit tough when you don't have a proper setup. But we'll get there soon enough. Alright. So I've been doing a little bit of thinking and working and you know what I should have done when I created this world? I can't change that now, but I should have made it nighttime constantly. Because look at this place during nighttime. You see what I'm talking about? It's pretty freaking beautiful. That's what I'm saying. So I've been laying out a little bit of road here, and I'll mix this up. Don't you worry. We'll do a mix up of different blocks so that it doesn't look this pale. Pale. I don't know if it's pale, but you know what I mean. But we'll use dirt instead of gravel for the roads, and then look at this. You see what I'm thinking? Dark oak, chiseled dark oak will be our wood details for the bridges, and then I'll mix it up to make it look broken. You have to think enchanted forest, cursed, enchanted, magical forest. That's what I'm going for here. Along the road from the different buildings and things, we'll have trees, and it will look really, really creepy if we can pull it off. And for that, I've been looking into a few different trees, and check this out. This is willow saplings or willow wood from Natura and not from BiomesOPlenty. And this, it's pretty ugly, but the wood and the leaves are good. All right, so we'll custom make these trees. I'll need to farm them, but I think that's going to be looking pretty good. So custom make those trees. The logs are also good. Oh, I actually have them here. They're pretty good, right? They look mossy and overgrown, which is what I'm looking for. Down here, I was trying out, I found mossy living wood from Botania. Unfortunately, I think it looks a bit too painted. You see what I'm thinking? A little bit too painted. So I think we'll skip that. We'll go with this for the mossy wood stuff. Buildings, you know what? Let's use a little bit of this together with the wood, because that goes great. And other moss chisel, like if you saw my Blast Off series when I did the Botania in the last episode, I used these and they are beautiful. So that's the kind of style I'm going with. I just want to give you a little bit of progress. I am going to do a little bit more now off camera. I want to get more road down. I'm using equal trade. In case you were already commenting why I was digging up, it was because I forgot it. Okay? And now I'm out of V. But I want to do a little bit more road work. I won't stress this. We'll do, you know, we'll see how far we get. But bridge over here, and this place at night, oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. With torches, or proper like lanterns, right? Bridge over here. Maybe we'll go that way as well. And then over here, we'll build our witch hut. Which will be for something. I just love this little area here, this little spot. So, yeah, let me do a little bit more workers, and hopefully you're already loving it, and you're like, oh, this is a great idea. Much better than the Tree of Knowledge. Much better. Once upon a time in a land not far away from yours lived a witch. Come, the witch said, enter the forest of depths. Enter the forest of Lanok. Iskall wondered. Should he do it? Should he follow the witch's advice? He was covered in a technical plated armor coming directly from his factory. But slowly, he began to get trust in the witch. That's it. Cross the bridge and head to my hut. Oh, it's storytelling time, guys. This place. I hope that it's not too dark for YouTube. I don't want to use night vision. It's the whole night feeling that makes all the difference. Oh, I'm so happy with this build so far. It's just a road, it's just some grass, it's just a bridge. But together, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. At least in my head. So I'll show you what I've done. I have mixed up the road. I've spent a good 3 hours on just mixing dirt blocks. And this thing can take forever for me, but it's so important to the feeling. Here's the story. When you start playing Minecraft, agree with me now, you try to do everything as straight and as, I don't know, clean as possible, right? You remember that first cobble hut you built in vanilla Minecraft, right? And you were so upset that it was cobble. And you just had to smelt it in the furnace side to get the smooth stone so that it matched the mountain. You remember your first oak house where you didn't have enough oak to finish it. So you put a piece of cobblestone in that oak and it didn't work out. Well, that's the first stage of a Minecrafter. Then you learn to appreciate the mixture of blocks and how beautiful things can look. So, I really hope I'll light this video up properly for YouTube, but I think this is absolutely gorgeous. This is what I'm looking for, a haunted forest, you know, magical stuff. We have a custom-made oak tree that I've swapped out the oak for willow wood over here. We have another one there. We'll go build a few in a second. And the place is just overgrown. I grew this sacred oak right here. That's really dark though, probably, right? Yeah, that's probably too dark to see. I grew that there. Oops, lag. Grew that there. Then, here's what you can do with carpenter blocks. Let's go over, actually, let's go over here. I'll show you something. Carpenter blocks could be good to have. And I've totally taken off my haste boots and my sash because this, you just want to walk slowly through this forest. It's freaking haunted, for crying out loud. Alright, so if you place carpenter blocks like this for your base block, we've done this before, but I want to give you a reminder because I watched one of my fans' video, Mr. DenseOres, and he did something there with carpenter's blocks that we've done several times in survival stories. And he was complaining that no one had shown it to him. Well, he just forgot-sies. So once you have carpenter blocks, you can, first of all, you can place seeds on them. Seeds. There. I don't know why I'm so unprepared for this cutscene or segment, but hey. Shift right click, boom. Put some grass on top. That looks beautiful, gorgeous for this thing that we are trying to achieve here. Next thing is, of course, you can do leaves. Like that. And here's what DenseOres didn't think that anyone had told him. Well, your memory betrays you, Mr. Aaron. You can shift right click a glowstone dust and boom! A light source. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. We can also do it on the stairs. Boo. I don't know if we'll do that, but for now, just to light it up, that's a good idea. I think we'll do some sort of lanterns. We do have railcraft, right? Railcraft. Oh, lantern. We do have these. The nether ones, or maybe the infernal stone, or maybe the abyssal stone would work here. So we do have that. But anyway, let's grow a few more trees together. I think it should be pretty dense, although not too dense. But I think I want to place one over here. I'll show you what I did here. First of all, we need a large... I suck at doing custom trees, by the way, so I try to find the easiest way. We want to grow a large oak tree, and the way you can do that, in case you didn't know, place 5 pieces of stone, can't be dirt, and then take an oak sapling. This works in vanilla, all the vanilla fans out there, and then just spam it. Come on, buddy, come on. There we go. Look at that. That's a pretty ugly dark oak tree though. Wow, that's really weird looking. It will do though. Then what I've done is a little bit of tomb crafting. And then I'll... Actually, this is Here, let's turn on night vision. I'm worried that I will fail fixing the lighting and you guys will be upset. You're never upset, you're so happy. Or you're so kind, I mean. And then what I've done is just simply do a little bit customization to the bottom. We need more willow trees. Dang it. I don't know why I keep getting the blocks that looks like hopseed. Or that's named hopseed. These. Because they are just willow. Yeah, look at that. Craziness. Anyway, and then what I've done is that I've used willow leaves from the other willow sapling. Did I show you that on camera? There are two. We have the willow sapling from Natura, which I used the wood from, and then we have the willow sapling from Willow. I may just 2 minutes ago, your time, have shown you this, but it's been a few hours since I last recorded, so I'm not really sure. I'm using these as decoration leaves. Because they look pretty cool. Pretty good. They look pretty good, I mean. Here's when you don't want fast leaf decay, is when you do this. Because they will just start disappearing on you. And you'll be missing out on plenty. And someone said in a comment not long ago that, hey man, why do you even play survival? You have everything. You can just go create a creative chest. Love the series though, so thank you for loving the series. But that's not true. We do not have everything. No, far from it. You know what? I'll show you something that we don't have. These willow leaves is only one thing that we don't have. Let me just do that and maybe come down like that. Turn off night vision. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Yes, here's a thought. Let's remove you. Let's place a carpenter blocks down there. And do we have any? No, let's just use these, I guess. Maybe here we will light it up with a glowstone piece inside the canopy. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Yep. I like that. That oak tree is pretty ugly though. I need to fix his eye. So here's another thing we don't have any of. You see these pile of or leaf pile from BiomesOPlenty. You can only place them on vanilla dirt or grass, but mixing them in like I've done here is actually looking pretty nice. It gives a bit of a better depth to the whole dirt road. All right, maybe we'll grow one more tree. We'll grow one over here. Let me grab my lumber axe. So guys, I wanted to talk to you before I'm soon gonna close up this episode. This is all we're gonna do today. Just some building. But it's been a lot of fun, right? You've loved it, right? You know what, by the way? This hunger thing? Oh goodness, we need to attend to that because look at this! I just spent 5 freaking minutes eating that carrot and it still didn't give me a lot of hunger back. It's craziness. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. I want to try with 4. I think 4 is also possible. It will still force a dark oak, huge dark oak to grow. I hope. But yeah, I wanted to speak to you guys about the fan server. Thank you again so much for the awesome feedback that you left in the last episode. You had a lot of good ideas for how to stop griefing, installing plugins and whatnot. I don't really want to do that. You know why? Because it shouldn't be needed. Am I wrong? If you get on the server and you misbehave, you're out. And it shouldn't be needed. People should know that. I know there will be the rotten egg every now and then, but to install an anti-griefing thing, nah, that's not how Minecraft was intended to be played, you know? One idiot shouldn't force us to do that craziness. Does that make sense? But I do thank you very much for all the different suggestions. As to how we're going to do it going forward, because if you remember in the last episode I said that I'm not really sure if I want to do random picking or if I want to do invites only. I think I made up my mind. I think I want to continue to do random pickings for a while. Or maybe, rather, here's what I've decided. I've decided that I think I want to do a bit of both. Okay? So I'm going to invite more people personally, just reach out to you in a YouTube PM. If I feel like, you know, you're worthy. Worthy. I think most of you guys are worthy. That's not what it's about. We can't add everyone though. That would be weird. Or the server would crash for sure. But I'll reach out to a few of you every now and then, whenever I see like a person that have made a lot of good suggestions, or I don't know, for whatever reason. I don't really need applications for that. I'll just, you know, pick people. And then we'll continue random drawings. We won't do any today though. And I have my reasons for that. Reasons I do not want to disclose at this moment. But I have my reasons, trust me. I can't do it today. But we will do it probably in the next episode, and probably I'm gonna do one of those pick three people. I can't even speak. Pick 3 people in a row. How does that look? That looks okay. Yes. Then another thing, the giveaway, the 10th episode giveaway should, if we would follow our standards, really happen in this episode, but I have decided to wait a little bit with it, and I have good reasons for that as well. So we'll do it. I won't forget it, but I can't really do it today, so we'll have to wait. But I'll give away a game here pretty soon. Don't you worry. That's pretty good. I think the first one I made got most successful though. I don't know why. The first one's always the best. That's not true for everything. You know what I'm talking about. Stop it. Alright, so let's grow a little bit of grass like this. You see which flowers I kind of keep? I keep these. Don't know if I love them, but the blue ones for sure. I love them in vanilla, and I love them here. Oh yes, this place is looking so good. We need more trees though. We need to grow more trees. I'll do that. I'll do that. Maybe we'll do a big one here, or maybe not. No, we'll do a small one here. The thing is, you want to have things to look for in the distance. That's when it looks great. If we take a look from over here, you can see that had we had a big tree there, we wouldn't have been able to see the depth of things. So it's kind of cool with this fog effect that we can see the depth of things. Oh, by the way, I added these Topiary Grass from Natura. I don't know if I love them, but they're pretty cool. We used them in Season 1 for those of you who were following me then. I don't think anyone is still active from that time, but that's fine. It was pretty crappy. I have learned a lot since. But we use Topiary Grass. It's basically a block with grass on all sides, and you make it from taking... Oh. No. You make it from taking a dirt block and surrounding it with seeds. So surround a dirt block with seeds, and that's how you get it. I like these. These are path. I think I told... I don't know. I've done a cutscene that I decided to remove because... because there was too much background noise when I replayed the video. So maybe I'm repeating myself, and maybe I'm forgetting things. Hopefully not though. Hopefully not. This place is turning out good, isn't it? I think it's beautiful. Let's just take a look again. A look-see. Sunrise. Sunrise. Oh yes. Oh yes, it is what I'm dreaming about. We need some structures. We need to do a few more things, but it's really coming along. I like these that I did. Logs. I think that though will do it for today, guys. I think I have some farming to do. I'm really upset that I don't have more willow wood, and I don't want to cut that down on camera. So in between episodes, I will go ahead and collect more of this fantastic looking wood. Really happy that I found it. That I was looking around in my inventory or in my stash and found the willow wood. And that I've sometime collected it. Oh, this area is unfinished. Actually, let's head over here and talk. Next time, I want to continue this project. Lanok, Lands of Lanok, the cursed Lanok. And I want to get my first building up probably here. Like a witch house of some sort. For Tomcraft stuff. Perhaps. Yeah. I'm not going to worry too much about where to put the mods. I'm going to focus only on the aesthetics. and then I'm gonna fit the mods in wherever I can. The area though is gonna be multiple buildings instead of just like one BloodMagic temple, one Tomecraft house. No, it's gonna be, oh dear goodness, food. Can I eat apples? We have to worry about this food stuff in the next episode as well. Oh dear goodness, why did I install this? It will be fine though. We just need to get like a crap ton of different meals in our system, and it will be good. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope that you've enjoyed and are looking forward to the mod pack update as well. Don't forget to give me feedback on this build. Are you excited? Are you loving it? I am. I'm totally loving it. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.